Hey, you guys, I'm here to do Chasing Atlanta Season 4, Episode 5. I finally was able to just sit down and do this review, so sorry it's late, but it is what it is. I enjoyed this episode. Like all the other content creators that has been reviewing this show, let me take my earpiece off. The other content creators that has been doing this show, we all have been feeling like it's kind of been slow and it's kind of been like repetitive, like lagging, like I don't know, but it hasn't really sparked my interest. I guess because of the argument between Kendra and Oliver. I'm like, I'm over it. But it kind of came to a little head this week, so we are here to do this episode. Before I do, make sure you're checking out my other peoples that's doing reviews for the Chasing Reality brand, like Scotty by Nature. He does Chasing Atlanta. Um, who else? El Teddy also do Chasing Atlanta. So make sure you checking them out. I believe every reviews is doing it. I haven't really watched everybody reviews for this week besides El Teddy and Scotty by Nature, only because it's just been a lot this week. Happy holidays to everybody that celebrated the holidays and everything like that. So it started off, I'm not going to do a full review. Go to those content creators. They do full reviews. I just go by what I liked on the episode. It is what it is. It started off with Lauren coming back from China. And I could say Lauren is looking really, really nice. I like, her style. I follow her on Instagram. I really want her to win. Lauren is like me. Like, see, I like Lauren Q and Oliver because they are about their business. They are about winning and they are about their business. All this drama is stupid to them and it's stupid to me. So I'm with them. She's on the way from the airport in an Uber talking to her father about, her life, what she wants to do, him being supportive of her. I'm cool with that. She even met, I don't know who that dude was at her house, but she even talked to him about either her going back to China or staying here. But with COVID going on, she wasn't sure. So especially, I don't even know if she went back after the taping because it was shut down. I still don't think we can go. So best of luck to Lauren. I haven't reviewed it, but she said she had a $5 million deal with China. Just because we might not think it might be happening, you know what I'm saying? Or either their payroll is different because their money is different. But she might have got a big deal from China because, they look at Americans a little different. They want to pay them to come there. They want to, so she might didn't get 5 million, but she probably got a nice chunk of change to go and work out there. So, it's a lot of people that go overseas or whatever to make that money, and I ain't mad at her. So, it is what it is with her. It wasn't that much. Oliver and Jerome. Oh my God! I was typing while the show was on, like run, Oliver, run. Oh my God, Jerron, whatever his name is, he was throwing all kind of red flags. All kind of red flags. He wanted to get married. He wanted to start a family. He wanted to move in, and he had already kind of rubbed me the wrong way the first time they met because he seemed like he was like a little pushy, but this time they actually had a little date. I think it was at his house. He cooked. I like, a man can cook. That was all the good, but no, no. He was throwing red flags. Then he threw the biggest red flag is he said that he used to talk to Q. And I'm like, I hate when people like, it wasn't that serious. It don't matter if it was that damn serious or not. You talk to my friend, you are off limits. Like I keep telling people, I don't care if you talk to my friend in kindergarten. You are off limits if I find out you talk to my friend. Like, no, I just kept on saying, please, Oliver, run, please. So it is what it is. Troy goes to look for an event, and he has Dominique with him, and Oliver end up coming later because I guess Oliver was gonna be his co-host for the party. But Troy wants to start, I guess, a podcast, so he looking for this event to have a podcast. So they talked about who all they were inviting and all this kind of stuff. And Troy was talking about he invited everybody, and he didn't want drama. I'm like, who? You know people shit issues are not resolved, so why do you think you don't want drama? Just like you didn't want drama at your Christmas party, and we see how that went. So therefore, we knew it was gonna be some kind of drama. My thing is, y'all need to stop paying for stuff and inviting these folks, like, and putting y'all name on the line for this. Like, no, put that shit on the line for the production. I hope they pay for that because no, no, um. But I'm all down for a person starting a podcast. Um, Shout out to Scotty by Nature and Jamar 84. The Prelude is getting ready to start their podcast. So I'm so here for people starting a podcast. It's a way to get out there, get your name out there, meet people, stuff like that. So I'm all for that. Shout out to you for, following your dreams. I still want you to incorporate, styling into your podcast because a lot of people look at you as a stylist. So I think you should incorporate the both of what you do. You could talk about, like, have a segment on, style, Atlanta is big on fashion. So have somebody come in and do a segment on fashion and talk about fashion. You interview some other stylists in your area. Just don't give up on the styling, Troy. That's all I'm saying. Let me tell y'all something. Dominique, I can't. He's too extra. He's like Oliver's extra, but Dominique is. And after I seen the after show with him and Troy, he turned me all the way off. Y'all can have that one. Just saying. And he's like a punk. Like, he talks a lot of mess, but him and Troy, they talk a lot of stuff about when they bring up Q and Lauren, and then y'all be punking out, because remember, like Oliver said, because they was trying to figure out what was up with Oliver, and like Oliver was like, what's up with y'all? Like, and when they was at, I think it was last week or the week before, when they were at Oliver's house and they were talking all that mess, and Oliver called Lauren on the phone, and they was on hush hush mute mode. I'm like, and this is what happened again. Like, when he brings them up, it's like backpedaling. Like, oh, we have a problem. Well, we really don't have a problem. We gonna talk mess, but long as it's not in their face. Like, Then Dominique gets mad at Oliver for telling Lauren about what you said, but I'm like, if you didn't want Lauren to know, you wouldn't have went to her friend. You would have not went to her friend if you did not want her to know, or you would have been addressed the situation. I don't care. Like, it is what it is. So he rubs me the wrong way. Anyway, Kendra has a video shoot, and it's called for her Chasing, I think it's Chasing Atlanta video shoot. I haven't seen the video yet. I will go back and look up the video because I like her. I like her music. I just think she's in a bad situation. She needs some help. She needs to talk to some people. But I like her music. So she's having this video shoot. She invites Rico with the K and Dominique to be extras with some dogs. I like Rico with the K. His confessionals, when he really be talking about them, be having me hollering. Because last week when he was talking about Oliver food, and this week him talking about the video shoot, I was like, I like him because he's so raw, because this is his first season, that he's so honest that I'm like, oh, they gonna be mad at your confessionals. But it is what it is. I was loving it. I was feeling it, because everything he was saying, I was like, I agree. So, like I said, they had this video shoot. They also talked about the party coming up, and then Kendra comes all like rah, rah, rah about how she wants to confront all three, Lauren, Oliver and Q, because she heard they were going to be at the party because Troy invited everybody, right? So she wants to invite all three, nip it in the bud, and it is what it is. I said, yes, I'm just ready for, I don't want this to go down at Troy's party because I feel like he asked for y'all for no drama. Let's respect that. Bitch, you have, invite them to your video shoot and y'all talk about it. Like, do it on your dime, not somebody, your friend's dime, and then, okay, we get to that. So, anyway, so they do. She said she gonna confront them at the party. It is what it is. So we get to the party day, and everybody is coming. Oliver is late. I, oh my god, Oliver is. I love Oliver. Like, I am such a fan of his because I seen the growth in Oliver besides the show. So I be here for him. I be living for his reads. I might be a little biased sometimes because I think he's funny and I don't think he be meaning no harm. But his shade be funny as hell. But I do be agreeing with him. Like, queens don't come after people if they're busy and they booked and they got stuff to do, and like all the stuff that Kendra is doing towards Oliver. I just feel like, girl, you can be doing something better else with your time and your platform than going after him. You can be promoting your music, stuff like that. Like, girl, you're wasting your time and you're looking like a bitter bitch, and that's where he's coming from. So, like I said, we have this party. You got Cameron, Travis, Rico, Dominique, Oliver, Kendra, Wayne, the Pain, some extra people. I don't know. But Travis, Travis, I would have been Travis. I would have been Travis. I wasn't fucking mad at him. But why was they paying $30? You know, $30. Maybe I grew up different, but I don't charge people to come to my birthday dinner. I cover the expenses of me inviting people to my birthday. We're not just having a regular dinner, everybody meeting up and you pay for yourself. So why was he paying $30 for a birthday dinner? Let me just tell y'all, if you guys are having a birthday party, a dinner, anything, don't invite me if I have to pay for it. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm paying $30 to come eat with my friend on their birthday. Like, if this, I don't, well, maybe for the show. Like, because I have went out to eat for my friend's birthday, but I feel like if we was paying for this show, and it was my birthday dinner, and I did this, I don't know if I'll be charging my friends to come. I'm trying to show you my event and show you what I'm working on. I don't know if I would have paid $30 to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, you could have paid a chef to come fix a big seafood boil. You pay for that, and then they just ate off, you know, put the little thing in the middle of the table, and then people ate. But if I just said, "Hey, we're all meeting up for dinner for my birthday," then okay, you pay for it. But me saying I'm having a dinner and I'm inviting you to my dinner, I would expect to pay for it. But if we were going out to dinner to a restaurant, I would understand you paying for your dinner. But if me inviting you said I'm having something, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But like I said, if you say you having a dinner and people are coming, I don't think they should be paying for entrance. But I sure would have been Travis when all that shit went down and he grabbed the plate and ate because he paid $30. Why the hell should he go home with an empty stomach? Because y'all want to turn up. I'm with him. Let me hurry up. So they all sit down. They got some flowers came, right? He was all happy. He's thanking everybody. Some flowers came. And we thinking they for Troy. No. Lauren Petty ass sent them to Oliver. I said, Lauren, I like you. But that was a petty ass move. That was wrong as hell. And it was very, 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 very petty. Oliver was petty as hell for reading it out loud. It was just like, what? What? I don't know. That shit was funny. Before I keep going, what else happened? So, They talking or whatever. And Kendra just blatantly like the other she blatantly put it out there. She wanted to confront Oliver. No, she said, Oliver, this is not a. I'm not worried about you. This is not about you. But I wanted to confront Q and Lauren where they at, because I'm coming for them. Like, and I'm like, girl, this ain't the time or the place. And that's the same thing Oliver was trying to tell Kendra. Like, this ain't the time or the place. What are you doing? And she like just got real mad at Oliver. Just started going off on Oliver. Wanted to fight. And I'm just like, because he told you this wasn't the time and the place. This was about Troy. And you mad. And then you want to say he playing a victim. And I'm like, bitch, where? Why? How? Did we not see something? How is Oliver playing the victim by telling you this wasn't the time or the place? So they separated them. She came back. They were supposed to sit down and start talking. And she threw something at him. I don't know if it was a cup or a bowl, but she threw something at Oliver or whatever. And all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose because Troy jumped in. Then once Troy jumped in, Troy's friend jumped in. It was just a lot. Oh my God. I did see Wayne the Pain hit Troy. I seen Troy hitting Kendra. I seen the friend hitting Kendra, then hitting Wayne. I seen the friend almost get tossed in the air. I saw Kendra pick up a chair and throw it at the friend, and then scream and holler and like back up on the floor, like just screaming. I'm like, bitch, don't scream now. Don't scream. You threw the chair. You like no, don't fight like a girl now. You I was so irritated for that fight. But I was like, Kendra, you was talking all that shit, but girl, you fight like a girl. You fight. Girl, with all that mouth, you supposed to put your hands up, fist up, duck, all that good stuff, but you wasn't. That shit was. I was like, Kendra talk all that shit and can't fight. Like, oh, be quiet next time because you can't really. I don't know if the hair was in your face, it was too much, but you can't fight. Your manager, I wanted to see him and Troy do a head up because it would happen so fast. And once you see your homeboy fight, you swing. They said it wasn't no jumping, but I'm like, bull to the shit. For at least 30 seconds it was, because both of y'all was over there in that corner fucking her up. I don't know. But it is what it is. The fight was good. It went left real quick. People was mad on the after show, Dominique, that he was kind of mad that Oliver wasn't fighting, and I'm like, for what? Bitch, bosses don't fight, bitch. What are you talking? Then I'm like, you talking about people wasn't jumping in, breaking it up. I'm like, for what? There wasn't a fight. Like, what are you, just because you jumped in the middle to break up a fight, that don't mean everybody has to jump in the middle and get drug on the floor and hit and all that. Bitch, I would have stood back like Travis and had a plate while everybody was fighting. Bitch, I'm not grabbing nobody. I'm too, I ain't jumping in the middle. Bitch, you talk. Y'all both should know how to be quiet or fight. Period. But no. Anyway, that was my review for Chasing Atlanta Season 4, Episode 5. If you like it, if you don't like it, thumb down. I don't care. Just watch it. I'm glad you watched it. If you like it, share it, tell your friends about it. Subscribe if you haven't. I love Chasing Reality Brand. I love Chasing Atlanta Show. It's just, it needed to pick up. That's all I'm saying. And I just needed time to be able to do the review. So I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Thumbs up. Check out all the people that's on Chasing Atlanta. Follow them. Follow their careers, their music. Rico got a song out that I'm feeling. Oliver got music out I'm feeling. Kendra got music out I'm feeling. So follow them. I'm just saying. And all the other people that's doing something. Alright, I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.